it's horrible rhetoric. Some of what I've seen on the left, like accusing people who just want things to reopen and get back to normal of committing mass murder. And we've talked about this before, but I'll reiterate. I find that these individuals to be the most insufferable hypocrites because they feel as though they are more virtuous because they're signaling virtue harder. That whether or not someone is virtuous is predicated upon how hard they signal it, right? How much do they show that they are? They're like the modern day Pharisees. Like how, look at us, we're going to wear the sackcloth and cover ourselves with ash. And look how holy we are. Look how reverent we are. Oh my goodness, look at us put on this show. And in the meantime, they're some of the most ethically and spiritually shallow people out there. And I get the same feeling with these individuals that accuse everyone else of being murderers and say, oh my gosh, Texas. I saw people yesterday saying, well, I'm just going to spray Lysol on people that I see not wearing a mask. I'm just going to spray Lysol on them. Okay, well, that's going to be considered battery or assault, depending on, in the manner that it happens. So you might want to be careful with that because it's actually a crime. And you could run up against somebody like me, and I definitely will totally drag you through the court system until you've nothing left, until you're dry, withered husk. But it is, I just think about this for a minute. They're accusing people in Texas and elsewhere, Mississippi now, and Florida, of not caring about the lives of people because they want to reopen and get back to normal and go out and do things like, I don't know, engage in commerce and have their kids go back to school. But these individuals are saying that we don't care about life, but yet they've already, and I feel this is important to reemphasize because it's been months since we've talked about it. These are the people that have already stated by way of action that they've already accepted risk. They've already stated by way of ordering food or using electricity or using gas or any of these other things that they don't think about, getting their mail. They have already stated that they are okay with risk, not risk which they must front the cost of, but risk that other people have. Those other people choosing to engage in that willful employment, they've accepted that level of risk. These individuals are acting as though they have no choice. Well, because we do this, look at how much risk we're not. Remember during the lockdown when businesses that were trying to open were accused of being mass murderers? When Shelley Long was accused of, or Shelley Long is not her name. That's a Cheers lady. What's her, Shelley Luther, who was accused of being like a mass murderer because she just wanted to reopen her salon. But they were already stated that they were okay with a certain level of risk because they would have DoorDash deliver. They would have groceries, Amazon. They were risking these people's lives while acting as though they were more virtuous than you were going to go out and source it your damn self. So in some ways, you actually were risking fewer lives than they were because you were still following all of the protocol, everything else. But they were risking other people's lives, whereas you just went out and risked your own. And they wanted to act as though they were more virtuous.